What's good? What's good? Check this out. Got this little whoop right here. So, I've always wondered when I hear people complain about, you know, people that they have dated or whatever. Did you ever do a spiritual check on that person before and during and post? You know, when y'all separate, have you ever analyzed, hey, you know what? I was given too much because I was given too much credit. That person may not worship like you worship. They may not believe like you believe. And you could be sitting here pouring energy into an empty spirit, somebody who don't even believe. You see what I'm saying? So a couple things I noticed, just specifically, I've never seen women ask men, you know, what do they believe in? Who do they worship? Prior to, you know, getting with them. As far as relationship, sexual activity, and kids. You got to do a spirit check on that man. This is, that's very important, man. You feel what I'm saying? If I had a daughter, or, you know, advice to sisters and stuff like that, advice to women, you got to do a spirit check on that dude. You feel what I'm saying? The devil is sending all kind of niggas your way. Tall, money, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your little thing is, he gonna put that motherfucker right on your doorstep. And if you ain't prepared for it, to deflect and reject, you dig it, then you're gonna have to deal with that bumpy road and, oh, men are like this and men, no, we ain't. No, we ain't. Men who follow a solid script and solid rule and law, we walk. We walking in sync, we walking in order, we walking in a certain light. There's only so much I can do before I feel, hey man, I'm getting outside myself. I need to reel it back in. You feel what I'm saying? If you're a spiritual person and, you know, you just believe how you believe, but you ain't grounded in nothing, you got to be Muslim, you got to be Catholic, you got to be Christian, you got to be Rastafarian, you got to be something. Because it's an actual school and a class and a place and a placement. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, how do I eat? They tell you how to eat. How do I raise my kids? They tell you how to raise kids. How to do business. You see what I'm saying? So, one thing I wanted to point out is what I noticed about our good brother, St. Kevin. St. Kevin Samuels would say, he would always ask, what's your religion? Are you a Christian? Because that was his background. But that's a lot of our, if you in the South, if you black, if you white, whatever, but if you in the South, but that's a lot of our religion is, you know, you feel me, Christianity. But you know, he would ask, are you a Christian? The reason why he did that because you would have to be committed and obligated. You would have to be bound to obviously the good book. And the good book tell you, go about marriage and courtship and life, A, B, and C. It's as plain as day. The only thing you got to watch out for is just them in-betweens, the temptation. So, yeah, ladies, I want to say that to y'all, man. Y'all need to do a spirit check on these men. That's number one. You need to test that nigga to see if he a demon. I mean, look, you could throw water on him and he may just start shaking. Why he always want to come out at night? You know, sinners just came out and this is all hitting me. Yeah, why you always want to go out at night? No, I ain't inviting you in. Yeah. Yeah, before he come over, tell him to eat some garlic right quick. And get the burning up and shaking on your ass. But listen. You got to do a spirit check of that man. You got to. If he could be in shape, money, and whatever. You got to resist these temptations. Men, we got to resist these temptations with women too. She could be all of this and all of that, but if her spirit ain't right, you ugly. You feel what I'm saying? Once the spirit get funky, I don't even look. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. So, yeah, do a spirit check on that, man. You got to be faith-based. Everything has gotten away from the Most High on the internet. We know that. And especially with dating and courtship. Let me ask you a question, since you're so smart. Do you think you're going to be blessed with blessings if you ain't giving it up? You see what I'm saying? To the Most High. Like giving it up to him, but giving it up to the Most High. You feel what I'm saying? You got to see what you're asking for. You asking for a house, a family, kids, a relationship. Man, you asking for a whole bunch of spiritual. You feel me? Like, that's very important. You asking for some vital stuff. And you just asking just off of willy-nilly, just how you feeling. Man, it's a reason behind that. It's a blessing to have a legacy, to have children and a family. That's a privilege. I think that's the word I wanted to use. It's a privilege to have that. Some couples can't have kids. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a blessing if you got all of this going on. But yeah, man, y'all ladies, I gotta get back to it. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta get back to it. Yeah, are you dealing with a decent man, God-fearing man? That man may be boring, you know what I'm saying? It may be boring. This nigga go to work, he go to church, whatever, and go to the gym. That's what it's supposed to be about. That man all about his family. Niggas ain't always trying to be exciting and do, yeah, we out here fighting the world and shit. But that being said, yeah, ladies, y'all do a better check. Check these men, man. Check these men temperature before you let them jump on the yams. You know what I mean? Check that man temperature. Yeah, nigga. Read some script. Quote some script. Just hit him right on the spot. Get right up under his neck and you get with the script. You feel me? But they not doing that. I don't know. They spiritual out here. They reading tarot cards and shit. So, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got right now. You feel what I'm saying? Keep your eyes on the prize and stay away from them weak ass niggas in disguise. You dig it?